friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here with a layout for the Kellybell Designs creative team. And today I'm working with the Castle View digital mini kit. And this is the layout I'll be creating. Of course, this collection focuses on layouts that feature the castle, whether it's Cinderella's castle at Disney World or Snow White's castle, or any of the parks that you're going to. This themed kit will be perfect for your layout. So what I've done is gone ahead and printed out my photo in, I believe it's about 7 inches by 12. And then I also printed out this gorgeous striped with a digital glitter stripe pattern paper for the other side of the layout. And then also I used one of the ribbons as the center point, or it's not really the center point, it's slightly off. And the reason I designed this layout in this way is to emphasize, one, I wanted to emphasize our people in the photo. And then I also, of course, wanted to emphasize where we are and the castle view in the background. And so that's why I cropped the photo the way I did. And then the pattern paper on the right-hand side creates the perfect home base for a cluster of embellishments. 2 clusters actually, well 3 clusters. The journal card that I'm wanting to use, and of course all of the gorgeous balloons and stars and the clouds, everything that I'm going to add to this. So I've already also, of course, printed the embellishments I'm going to use. And so once I have the photo and the pattern paper adhered together, I'm going to get started on adding the gorgeous embellishments. And so my embellishment cluster began with the journal card, to which I have added 2 of the ribbons in the digital collection, the red ribbon and the purple ribbon. What I want from the journal card is the lines for my journaling. I'm going to handwrite my journaling, but I also want the clouds as a little bit of a background. And I have to tell you that I go to the page starters a lot of times in these collections to see how Kelly has created her embellishment clusters. They're beautiful and sometimes they're perfect. Sometimes I just want to use different elements and things, and that's totally okay too. So I also, of course, have these clouds printed out, and so I'm doing one of the clouds on the lower right hand corner of the journal card and another cloud on the top left hand corner. And those clouds are what I call home bases for the embellishment clusters. I'm also going to carry these adorable Mickey head balloons up the page. And my reasoning here, as far as a design of the layout itself, the reason is to lead your eye up. So there's a focal point here at the lower right and the lower left, the focal point of our people, and the focal point of the embellishment cluster with the journaling. And then everything leads your eye up, both to the Mickey balloons and the castle. And so this is our general direction, that we're taking everything in that I'm adding to the layout. I hope that makes sense to you. I like to talk about the reasoning behind my design choices for my layouts, because I think that that can also inspire you the next time you're creating, and you can think about your castle image photos that you have. They're always so stunning. That's one of my favorite parts about Disney World and Disneyland. Those are the only two I've been to so far in my life. I love that everywhere you're walking around in Magic Kingdom, you get a glimpse of the castle. And that means that there are tons of opportunities for photographing the castle. And sometimes the castle may appear in the foreground, like when you're in the main, on Main Street or heading towards Main Street, coming into Disney World. And sometimes it's in the background. This location is obviously sort of behind the castle, and it's an unexpected little walking tour, and seeing it there means that it is sort of in the background in your photos if you're photographing in this location. So the embellishment clusters, you can see how I've built them out. On top of the clouds, I've added the flower, the red flower with one of the leaves. I've added some of the stars, and one of the flare. I've added more balloons. Notice how the balloons in the cluster are smaller than the balloons up above. And then I'm also at this stage going to add just some fun little puffies. I also did a little tiny digital embellishment cluster at the top left-hand corner of the photo. And so I built that to begin with before I printed my image. I layered on some of the digital sparkles there in that corner. And then that creates a great home base for the little tab, the little blue tab, and one of the little pink and red hearts. And of course, I'm adding some more puffy stickers around that just to create a little more sparkle, and also some texture, and just expanding these clusters a little bit more. Again, just emphasizing the sparkle of the castle. And of course, I always say no layout is complete without puffy stickers. These are from Ellie Studio that I've collected over the years from their shop. I love whenever they have a magical release to their shop. So let's see what else is going to happen here. I think that's about it for this layout. And so, of course, I will have product links down below for you where you can grab the Castle View digital collection from Kellybell Designs. And, of course, her website where you can see tons of other inspiration from the community and from the creative team in the gallery. And so thank you so much for watching and following along today. I hope you're inspired to create. Remember to think about how can you lead the eye up on your layouts, and I will see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.